Well, hello guys. So we are back again with another commands video. So the first command I will be teaching you today is the man command, which is one of the most important commands in Linux. So what this command does is basically it will give us a manual page for any command. For example, the first command we showed was the ls command, right? So which is listing directories. So let us do man ls. So as you can see that we have got the full form of ls, that is list directory contains the synopsis, that is what we can write the format, and the description what the ls command does basically. And so the you can also see the added options we can use with ls, that is dash a dash b dash c and so on. So basically the man command only gives us the manual page, and this is very helpful because later if we do not know any commands, basically we can just run the manual page for it, and we can know the description by ourselves without any help, right? So to quit the manual page we have to type q, and that's how we quit the manual page. Command I will show you guys is the Rmdir command. So what does Rmdir command do? It basically it removes directories which are empty. It will not work against a non-empty directory. We have to keep that in mind. So any directory which is non-empty, which has, for example, another directories or files inside, the Rmdir will not be helpful in that case. So let me make an empty directory. So here I have made a directory named burger. So it is right here, burger. And how can I remove it? By rmdir, and now we do ls, and we see that burger is no more. So basically the rmdir command removed the burger directory because it was empty. So how can we delete basically non-empty directory? I'll come to that in just a second, but first of all let me demonstrate how to remove files. So this rmdir command will only remove directories, but how to remove files I will just show you right now. So let me go to India, okay, and let's do ls. And so these are some of the files in India, okay. So if you do ls minus l, and I taught you that if there is no d here, there is a dash, we can say that these are all files and not directories, right? So we know that these are all files, and so if to remove all these, we just use rm space the name of the file. So let me remove racism, for example, and now we do less, and so racism is here no more, as you can see. So to remove multiple files at once, so we can use rmdir casteism and sexism. So we remove those two files at once, and we do ls, and we see that there is no files here. So we go back. So to go back one step, that is one directory, we use ls cd dot dash. So we are back again in the tutorial directory, okay. So how to remove a non-empty directory? So for example, let me go to cd, let me show you ls star. And so we see here that Italy has basically three files here, right? So Italy is actually a non-empty directory. So how to remove Italy right now? So to remove Italy, we use the command rm space dash rf. So that is rf. We can also use the rm dash r. So basically that will still remain same, but we use add f, so that we can remove these directory forcefully. So basically what happens is that we are normally prompted if we want to delete a file or a directory, but in case if we do if we add a minus f, so what does it does not prompt us and just removes all the files forcefully. And what does r does is that it will remove all the files and directories inside a directory recursively. So let's take for example that directory contains several other directories and files. So the rm minus r command will actually remove or delete all the directories inside a directory recursively. So let me demonstrate that. So we do rm minus rf Italy, and we do enter, and we do ls, and we see that Italy here is no more, right? So basically, as we can see, the rm minus rf command removes non-empty directories. So the next command I will show you guys is the arch command. So what is arch? Arch command is nothing but it actually shows us the system architecture, our system architecture. So as we type enter, we will see the system architecture right here. So this is also very similar to uname dash m, and we again get the system architecture or the hardware of our system, right? So these are basically arch, and uname minus m is basically same for Kali Linux. As I am using Kali Linux, these two are same. In many other Linux machines, the arch command is also similar to uname minus p, the p shows, which shows us the processor of the machine. So moving on to the next command, which is chattr. So what does this command does is that it adds a feature to a file. So we can just do a chattr, and we will all get the features of the chattr and what we can do with chattr. But for the sake of showing you what chattr can do, I will demonstrate the immutability feature of a file, which is that we cannot bring out or edit bring out any changes or edit a file. So basically, even if we are root, that is the administrator of the system, we cannot do anything to a file. So how to do that? Let me show you. We do plus I. Oh, sorry. The first we have to go inside a file, right? Okay, we have a file named animal here, so I will use that. So chattr plus I and animal. So now as we do nano animal, so we again here see that the animal file is unwritable basically. So unwritable being we cannot edit this file. So we did this previously, but we showed that this immutable feature or unwritable feature only happens when we are not root. So basically, any other user, if any other user tries to write a file, it was not possible. But now here in this case, we are actually the root and the administrator of the system, and still it is not allowing us to edit the file. So this is how we can make a file immutable or not being able to edit it. So to exit it, we do Control X, and we are back again in the system. And to remove the immutable, we cannot even remove the animal file, right? So for example, if I do rm animal, so it will show us that the operation is not permitted, right? So we even to get back the original animal file where we can edit, so that to use that we use chattr minus I. So minus I basically removes the immutability feature, and we can make changes to the file once again. So as we do animal, so and we do nano animal, so now we can basically do anything, because as you can see, there is the init unwritable feature has been gone, has vanished. So let me demonstrate. Let me say tiger, and then I have to do Control O, enter, and then Control X, and you do cat animal, and it will show us that the file has been tampered with. So because the tiger file comes up, so we know that the we can do changes to the file, right? So that is it for today. So we wish you all the very best trying these commands in practical, and we do encourage you people that you do try these commands in practical, because unless you try these commands on your own, you cannot learn this fully. So we will highly encourage you to implement all you have learned in your own Kali's Linux system, basically. Not Kali, but any Linux system will do. But you have to open your computer and have to start typing. That's the key thing. So wish you all the very best, and thank you.